Yeah, but that's not manly.
It is if you put your leg around
each other.
You put it on top of your knee.
Somehow I feel that's the opposite.
I can't cross my legs. My balls are too
I don't know. That's just that way.
Nothing. I can't cross my legs.
You can't cross your legs? I can't either.
Oh.
And it's not because of anything. It's just I got big legs.
Watch your balls.
Watch your balls. What the fuck are
Oh, your dick, bro.
Watch your balls.
My legs, yes. Everything else is no. So, explain to them what we're doing, Ambrose, for episode 5.
As men, we're lighting our cigars. We already drank 2 bottles of whiskey before we started. Because that's what men do in the morning.
I brushed my teeth with whiskey.
Yeah.
Within 5 minutes, go ahead and just can it over this way while rolling our eyes.
Right? And then all of a sudden, that's the most hits I get on the entire podcast. And I have to give up my own show to these two. That would suck. You know, why don't you guys start your own podcast? How about that?
Yeah.
Actually, that would be fucking awesome. I'll edit it for you. So yeah, episode 5.
Salty bitches?
Salted. This is going to be a weird episode.
So,
yesterday, we're here at the shop, Kern Play Cigars, our favorite place away from home.
thank you, Sal.
Thank you, Sal. And it was brought to our attention, notice that I'm using a more manly voice, that we need to start talking about man shit. And since I have no idea what the hell that is, oh shit, I'm moving the table.
Had an earthquake there for a second.
I had, him, we're dressed up like adults, and we're going to talk about man stuff.
Hence his grandfather and the...
The old man hat and shit.
He likes his grandfather mug.
So, yeah, it doesn't make too much noise. We're good. So, Ambrose, what do we do?
So, first off, if everybody, as men, drive a diesel truck like we do, we're going to show you how to change that oil.
They have oil?
I don't know.
This is completely unscripted. We have no idea what we're doing. So, since we have what were the old men called? It's not geek. It's not nerd. It's just a reference. What were the old guys called in the Muppet Show?
I don't know. The two? Geezers?
The geezers.
Yeah, maybe
okay,
the
we have our
geezers.
version of the geezers here. So, you guys throw out some man topics that we could discuss. Because we have no idea what we're doing.
We have an audience today.
We don't. I don't do this man shit. It's new to me.
And the 2 old guys are Stotler and Waldorf, of course.
There you go.
Stotler, Waldorf.
So, hit us with a man topic.
Let's see, what would be interesting?
Give us a topic and we'll find a way to incorporate titties in it. That's what men do.
Yeah, shit.
And at the end of this segment, I'm going to punch you right in the face.
Okay.
Like a
Wet
man.
T-shirt grass trimming.
Wet
what?
t-shirt, grass trimming.
Wet t-shirt grass trimming? I'd watch that. Yeah. Wait, it's a girl, right?
Whatever it is.
Oh.
You assumed.
Mm-hmm.
You assumed.
I don't assume genders or anything around here, right?
But if it was Henry Cavill, he'd be watching that shit quick.
Am I going to live that shit down?
No, never.
I'm never going to live that shit down. I mean, seriously, Henry Cavill in a white t-shirt, mowing the lawn.
Absolutely.
His nipples are manlier than I am.
Well, yeah.
We need to coordinate the timing here. We can't both smoke at the same time. Somebody needs to be talking. So, wet t-shirt, grass trimming. Well, men don't grass trim. They mow lawns.
True that. Yeah.
And then, you know what? A real man wouldn't even use a lawnmower or a weed eater. He'd just like it with his bare hands, with his teeth.
Rip that shit out. Yeah. Manual.
We have no idea what we're doing
Manual
with this
mower.
man shit, dude. What the fuck?
Manual mower.
A manual mower?
Yeah. Remember when you were a kid? You have to use
Push mower.
push mower. Yeah, it's manual. Not Manuel.
Okay,
You were
so-
thinking of your primo Manuel or
So
what?
what I'm learning here is that if we're gonna do a man episode, we need to have a real man here.
Well, isn't that why you invited me?
That was the initial thought, but apparently that's not working out.
Hey, this morning I put no face cream on. I didn't use any of my scrubs just to be on this man show.
What was that? What were they called? Kegels? What did you put on?
You do
episode?
Kegels. I use Keels on my face.
Keels, whatever, same thing. So we're doing the episode, and this guy's talking about keel, and I looked it up because I didn't know what that shit was, and I was like, he's not joking. He uses that shit for real.
I do.
But that's not manly.
We froze.
I don't know what's going on there. Keep the show going. Keep
Okay.
rolling.
Put editing for.
Oh man, I was gonna do Mr. Roboto, but that's not part of man shit. So
No.
Ear
Nope.
maintenance.
Beard maintenance, which I know nothing about.
neither do I.
No, yours. How often do you get that lined up and shit?
I do it myself.
Okay, so how often do you do it?
Every like 3
You
days.
do the beard, like the haircuts you don't do yourself,
No.
obviously.
The
But the
beard-
beard you do yourself? Really?
Yeah,
That's actually
yeah,
pretty good.
different sizes, different size.
Oh wait, that's not manly. That looks like shit.
Oh,
I can't.
Yeah.
Can I compliment another man?
no, it's not manly, right?
No, right? No.
Hmm.
Who does your beard? A blind man?
No, I let the automatic lawnmower go, and I just stick my head under it.
That makes sense. That's manly.
Yeah,
You got no nicks, and that face cream really works though.
I know.
No nicks, no cuts.
Well,
Hmm.
but I'm good.
No, I actually should go more often.
Well, if you want, tomorrow, come to my house. I just put new line on my weed whacker. I can shave that shit quick.
You see, this man shit just doesn't work. It just turns into nothing but jokes. It doesn't work. I'm trying, but no, but
Beer and cigars.
I need to try to trim and maintain more often, but I don't. That's just laziness. How often would you say? Well, how often do you do it? It's an everyday thing.
Every
no?
like 2 to 3 days. I shave every day, like razor shave
Right.
every day, and then I trim like every 2 to 3 days. Like
That is a
to
lot of
shave.
work.
Yeah, I had my beard like you.
No
it was
shit?
freaking long. Yeah.
When's the last time you just shaved completely?
Oof. I don't know.
It's been a while.
Years. Next episode, I'm gonna shave it all off.
Ugh. Do you like him all shaved, Liz, or you prefer the beard? You prefer the beard?
Yeah. I like you young.
Have you seen a guy that still looked manly without the beard?
Yes.
Really? Like who?
Henry Cavill.
He's always got scruff.
No, not in the.
Well, no, the Superman. But see, okay, that's more the jawline though.
Right. It usually goes with a strong jawline. It usually goes with a manly man.
That's true. That's very true. Which is why I grow my beard, because I don't have a good jawline.
Yeah.
Your jawline seems pretty good.
Or an Eastern Bloc European gymnast, female.
Or the rock.
Or the Rock. Fuck the Rock.
The Rock, he doesn't have a strong jawline.
I didn't do this.
Yeah, let's see.
Trying to do this now, too.
All right. He's ugly.
Okay.
That's manly.
Yeah.
So you can be bald and clean shaven and still look manly
Yes.
if you have the right jawline. Okay, question. Is there a guy that doesn't have that pronounced jawline that still looks manly?
It just doesn't go with everyone.
Interesting.
Who's the guy on The Pianist?
The pianist.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, that's not manly to know that.
Pianoist guy.
Adrian Brody.
Yeah. You know who Adrian Brody is, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's a different question, though, because there's guys that, at least in my opinion, are not very good looking, but yet girls just... Adam Driver apparently has a lot of female fans.
Who's that?
Really? Kylo?
Oh, okay.
Shit, that's nerd geek shit.
Dude.
From what's the marriage movie with Scarlett Johansson? That's a chick flick. Shit.
Dude, come on, get with it.
Fuck. He was in the Marines.
Yeah, the guy that was in the Marines.
The guy that was in the Marines that became an actor.
On the side.
Yes.
He's a Marine.
So that guy.
Semper
Adrian
Fi.
Brody's another one. Not classically good-looking guy, but
You know who Adrian Brody is? Okay.
would you plug him?
Depending on my mood, you know I am.
Only if you have the Darth Vader mask on, huh? And the cape.
There you go again. Look. God damn it. Yeah, see, that's always important. If they're buying you lunch,
At least dinner.
And I'm not picky. Hamburger, I'm good.
Goddamn.
McDonald's, dollar menu at McDonald's.
Shit, and then
whatever.
just
As
drive.
long as I'm getting my 1,800 calories a day, I'm good.
Just
There you
drive
go.
through.
How about if you shave and then you use a gua sha to define hair?
The what?
A gua sha.
I'm gonna pretend like I don't know what a gua sha is.
Chinese method that uses to give you that jawline.
A gua sha.
It's called gua sha.
I have no idea what that is. That's what my wife uses when she gets my dirty clothes. The gua sha.
The guasha.
Put it in the washer.
Put it in the gua sha.
That's not racist at all.
No.
My apologies to the Asian community.
We're Mexican. We're
Cancel him. Oh, washa like
gua sha. Yeah. Not that way.
Gotcha. Still
And
racist.
it's okay because I'm Mexican, so we can say that.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. What were we saying? We were saying something else about man stuff.
I don't know.
The
You
shade.
keep talking about Henry Cavill, so
I didn't bring up Henry Cavill. You keep bringing him up. We forgot to put on a timer. Where are we at?
12 minutes.
Okay, but the first 2-3 minutes we're gonna
Hey,
cancel.
you're gonna
on, so.
cut this out, right? Real quick. You can edit this out, right? What if we're choppy like that?
I don't know. We'll have to figure it out in post. This is part. If somebody stops moving the table,
I need to put my arm down. My back hurts already.
well, so does mine. Goes a go. So beards.
Yeah, I had a beard.
Yeah, I need a.
Trim it up, dude. Just get a machine. I got a nice
No, I've got one. It's just being lazy.
beard balm.
I got beard balm.
Brush it out.
Yeah.
You wanna use a
Yeah.
hair dryer.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a start.
Now, at what point does it become too much primping that it's not manly to do?
It's not, as long as it looks good.
No.
Yeah.
No, I think there's a certain point where it's too much primping.
Well, if you have it fucking going this way and pointing one way and
Well, that's a preference, but I don't know. I think there's a certain point when yes, keep yourself clean looking, good, but when you're but if you're doing the moisturizer and the face cream and all that other stuff, that might be a bit much.
yeah. Good thing I stopped yesterday. I wanted to be a man today.
I don't know if it's working.
I don't think so either.
Sadly, we would probably have to script the man part
I think so.
and then totally wing it and do the real stuff. Can we keep it? Can we do it just 15 minutes? This
Yeah.
and then
Yeah. And then the
get
real
back
shit.
to our regular
Real shit. Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
This is
So
awkward.
last topic.
Okay.
Asking for directions. Stay lost. Be a man.
Stay lost. If you stay lost, you end up in the wilderness. You learn how to hunt, forage for berries, and that's manly. So yes, getting lost is manly.
Yes.
That's why men don't ask for directions.
Agreed?
That's because men don't get lost, they explore.
See?
Write that shit down.
Right? Men don't get lost, they explore. Thank you. Exactly.
Yeah. Every time that happens to me, I end up at a cigar shop. Well, I was out exploring, and I just happened to come upon a cigar shop.
I was hungry. There were no deer to hunt, so I went to Hooters.
Yeah. See? Man, shit.
Man shit. I do what I want.
And the countdown is 10,
I think for a future
9,
subject on your
8,
podcast, on your manly,
7,
On the man segment,
the
6,
manly section,
5.
the 5
4,
essential skills that a man
2, 1.
needs or needs to know. Example, changing a tire, maintenance on a car, doesn't have to include rebuilding.
Yeah, just like maybe
House
being
maintenance.
able to do your own tune-up, maybe. Spark
Or
plugs,
other
oil
stuff.
change.
Don't wear cargo shorts.
Well, here's the thing, though. Let's say if you're a busy guy like CEO level, you don't have time, you should still know how to do it.
Yes.
Okay.
Not necessarily.
Well, no, but not
No,
do
but-
it constantly, but at least know how to do it.
Yeah.
Know how to
If you're-
change a tire.
Especially if you're going to give direction to someone. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yes.
this is going on with my car. I need
Like, it's really
this
cool.
in my
Have you
house.
seen that one guy that's on YouTube? He has a channel. I forget what he calls it, but his whole channel is just him teaching young men stuff that his dad didn't teach him. His dad wasn't around. So he's being a surrogate dad to guys, teaching them maintenance on the car, how to do stuff around the house. So, yeah. As far as like home stuff, what would be basic stuff that a man should know?
Organize your shirts by color. Oh, that's not.
You see why
I
this
know,
doesn't work?
I know. Don't hang up your clothes. Fold it and put it in a drawer. How's that?
No, well,
No. Fuck.
see, this is where you lose me, because I would say to me, it would be more manly. Know how to pick up your shit and know how to wash your own clothes, do some chores around the house. Like,
Knitting your own shirts, you know, how to put on a button,
Washing.
yeah,
washing,
Cutting
Yeah.
the grass.
making simple dinner for your significant other, your wife.
Buy-
Changing air filters.
Buy a crock
see,
pot.
and that's what's a little weird though, because most guys, if they know just about everything, cooking, cleaning, washing clothes, that doesn't diminish you as a man. But somehow for women, it's the opposite.
Thank
She
you.
knows how.
Thank you for being on my side.
Really? Like if you say you know how to do a tune-up on a car, change a tire, there's no stigma of that's a guy's thing.
No, because I know how to do all that.
No, I know, but there's no stigma. Like if you're with your more girly friends, there's no stigma there.
No.
Because it does seem to be that way with guys, though. It shouldn't be, but there is. Like, ugh.
As far as
You're washing
you
your
know,
own clothes. You're cooking dinner.
You're washing the dishes.
But that's attractive.
You're mopping.
That's
Yeah, but not typical man stuff, though.
That's not a gender thing. That's knowing how to take care of yourself, taking care of your own business.
Mm-hmm. No, which I agree. And I think that's like when we're having that conversation yesterday. I think that's where I'm like, okay, so like what? Because different men like different things. So talking about the geek shit all the time is not manly. I guess everybody's more saying like make it more of a variety thing. Don't just stick to the geeky,
but you're doing that right now.
childish stuff.
Because even if it's funny,
Right. So that's what you should have taken away from it instead of crying about, we need to do more man stuff.
I didn't cry.
Dude, that phone call lasted about 30 minutes and I heard the crack in the voice.
What?
Oh, we're going to pretend that you didn't call me last night?
I didn't
crying?
call you.
Okay.
I was
Whatever,
watching
Ambrose.
Reminiscence and I started crying.
Okay. Whatever, Ambrose.
yeah, but I mean,
Okay.
try to do things at home. That's manly too.
Yeah, of course.
It's attractive, even if you're a CEO and you know how to change a tire. That's attractive. Versus
Mhm.
being someone that's like, I'm a CEO, so I'm gonna go call someone to go do it for me.
I don't know. I guess it's confusing to me because so then being able to do everything just makes you a better person, a more well-rounded person. So, but by doing everything, you're eliminating gender roles. So then what's manly then?
But there's no really gender roles anymore, anyways.
But that's what I'm saying. So what
What's
if
considered
doing,
manly, right?
Yeah,
That's
what's
what you're
considered manly if knowing everything is manly? Then if you know everything, there's no manly. There's nothing that differentiates between manly and not manly because you know everything. Or you should be able to do a little bit of everything. Does that make sense?
Yes, but that's called self-sufficiency.
So that's what I'm saying. So at what by that definition, what's manly?
So
where does that become everybody else? And now you're being manly.
This is the thing. It's age. It's the age range that we're talking to. So if you think about it, everybody that's older than us is like, this is manly, and this is the way it is, and this is what you need to talk about.
But that's the sad part. The older people you're talking to, it's more gender role stuff that makes you manly.
And then if they're not in tune of what's going on here today in the world, how everything's changing, they're oblivious to it, because now we're hearing them and they're telling us this is what's manly, but there's really no boundaries anymore. And guess what? The older people have boundaries. Us, there's no boundaries now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So guess
and that's
what?
I mean.
She does it. It's manly or womanly. We do it. It's manly. You know what I mean? But everybody can still do the same shit.
Yeah, and like
back in the day,
it makes you self-sufficient.
Exactly. But they grew up where the man made the money and the mom stayed at home, and that's how it was. It's not like that anymore. So old school ways. They're telling you to be more manly and talk about all this shit, which is manly. Yeah, it makes sense. But, however, I cut the grass. My wife cuts the grass. I build a wall. She helps me build a wall. Mm-hmm. I'm doing manly shit. Is she doing manly stuff too?
By gender role, yeah.
Exactly.
But now you're getting into, being married, being single, whatever. Being married is no longer just about you. It's about you and your significant other, your wife, whatever may be. You're creating a life. And so you have to have similar goals and work together in order to attain what's best for your family, for your children, or even for yourself, even if you decide not to have children.
Yeah, it's a true team effort.
It's a team effort. That's what it is.
Right.
And back in the day, it wasn't like that.
No, for a lot of,
So and that's what I see is that we're getting a lot of the opinions from the older generation of how they were raised and how they live, telling us how to be manly. And I'm like, no, dude, I wash my clothes. I iron my clothes.
I mean, if you're on a farm, everybody worked.
Yeah.
Right.
Your woman was out there helping, sowing the fields, and coming back and bearing children, and then like a day later, she's out there helping her man because it just needed to be done.
Right.
It just depends on what your lifestyle is and where you're at.
Right.
Or, it's no longer like that anymore.
So the definition of manliness is going to also depend on region. There's going to be people in Russia that have a completely different idea of what being a man is. And most of them are very old-fashioned. It seems like the more you define what's manly, the more old-fashioned it sounds.
Exactly. That's the point that I was trying to get to. Because it is.
So that's where I struggle. Because I'm like, okay, so nowadays, it's going to get to a point where there is nothing that's manly. It's just people stuff.
Yeah.
Most people see it as it's a man thing.
Right.
But women are sold to cigar shop.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And they look better doing it too.
So
Yes.
I wasn't looking at you because you're womanly. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Sorry. I was just addressing you as my co-host. I don't know.
Well, with that being said, we've gone over about 4 minutes. No, 7 minutes.
Yeah.
And I think it's time.
Yeah, I think it's time. Sorry, we obliged you guys as best we could.
Yeah.
For as long as we could.
Fuck. Let's get back into the geek shit.
Yeah.
Fuck this.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, dude.
are you being like super
the big reveal.
Yeah.
If we only had
I'm being like Henry Cavill. I mean like
Inside-
Superman.
Inside, we're still nerds. Fuck it.
You know what the sad part is? I genuinely feel like I'm myself now.
Fuck.
Oh, I can't lean on the table.
y'all look
Like
like
dorks?
nerds?
Fuck yeah.
That was the idea, right?
A real man will be like what he likes regardless.
Yep. Yeah. Did you already get that Henry Cavill tattoo?
Damn right.
I
I like what I like. Now kiss me, Ambrose. No?
No, dude.
You're such a girl.
Don't be afraid to use the tongue, though.
A real man would kiss me. Come show him, Saul. Show him how it's done. Jump on
Stay
camera.
tuned for next episode.
Right? Next episode, me and Saul make out the whole 30 minutes.
Oh, jeez.
This is a manly kiss.
This is how men kiss.
Oh, shit.
We're going to show you how real men do it.
Yeah, I don't know about that, dude.
What?
Yeah, no.
You're so homophobic.
I'm not.
There's nothing wrong with kissing another man on the lips. I don't know. So, nerd shit.